Hi everyone. Everyone hear me? Please write in chat box so I can start the session. Okay. So in previous class we are discussing about the theoretical concept in neural networks. So today we have implemented in the practical implementation with Kaggle dataset. So this is the dataset telecom customer churn prediction, and you can read this description in your own. Okay. So in this dataset we will predict the which customer in future who can exist our bank or not. Okay, so first of all you can download this dataset, this, or you can just open this new notebook. Okay, I already opened this notebook and you can see some library are already imported. When you are working in Kaggle dataset or Kaggle project or Kaggle notebook, this type of window is already open and writing this type of code. Okay, so first of all we will write some, import some library. Okay, so numpy and pandas already write it here, so I will write the matplotlib, import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt from kiraj dot models import sequential. Next, what can be import layer from kiraj dot layers import density. Okay, so I'll run this code. Okay, what can import pyplot? Sorry, pyplot as plt. Okay, matplotlib dot pyplot. Okay, in Kiraj backend is working in the TensorFlow. Okay, this is our code. Okay, so you just copy this code and write here data is equal to pd dot read csv, and we will print the first 5 rows. You can see row number, customer ID, surname, credit card. This is the our column name, and existed is the column name where this show the customer is survive in our bank or not, exist in our bank or not. Okay, so you can see there are lots of unnecessary column in our data sets, like a row number, customer ID, and surname. This is the unnecessary column. Okay, so we can just drop it, just drop it. Okay, so before drop I will check the shape of this data set. Okay, so data dot shape. So 1000 rows are available in our data set and 14 columns available in our data set. You can see 14 column or 40 columns. Okay, and 1000 row available in our data set. So next we will check the any null value available in our data set or not. So we will check the null value. Data dot is null dot sum. Okay, you can see no any null value available in our data set. Okay, this is the clean data set. So next, before dropping our unnecessary column, we will check the all rows in geography column. So I just data geography dot value counts. You can see there are 3 country name available in our dataset: France, Germany, and Spain. In France, 5,014 rows available, Germany 2,509 rows available, and Spain 2,477 rows available in our dataset. So next, what can we do? First of all, we will drop this unnecessary column. Okay, so I just drop this unnecessary column, data dot drop, and next which column? Row number, customer ID, and surname. So row number, next customer ID, and sorry, next surname. Okay, and I just write down in place is equal to true. And axis is equal to 1. Why axis is equal to 1? Is show the our column. Axis is equal to 1, show the our column path, and axis is equal to 0, show the our row path. Okay, so I just drop this unnecessary column. Next we will sorry. Next we will check the head of our data sets. So you can see our unnecessary column are dropped, like row number, customer ID, and surname. It's dropped. So next, what can we do? First of all, we will convert the categorical variable to the numerical variable. You can see geography and gender columns are the categorical columns. So first of all, we will change the categorical variable into numerical variable. Okay. So there are many methods like one-hot encoding and pd.getImage method. So in this project, we will use the pd.getImage method. Okay. So data that dump is equal to my pd.getImage, and first of all we will write in the, you can see, click the shift and tab. You can see data, prefix, dummies, columns. You can check this and write your own. Okay, so I just write in prefix is equal to geo. Like geo means geography. Okay, geography. Next, what can we do? Data is equal to data. Data is equal to data. And next, which columns we will convert the geography columns. So I will write the geography columns. Just copy this. Okay. So next, what can we do? I just copy this and check the first 5 head. You can see geography column is dropped and it's geography.France, geography geo.Germany, geo France, and geo Spain. Okay, this sorry. So 3 columns are added in our data sets. Okay. So next, what can we do? Next, we will convert the gender columns, male and female. So gender dump. Okay, pd dot data dot dummies replace. What can be replaced? We will replace gender female replacing 1 and male replacing 0. Okay. Oh, it's wrong. Okay, this is the wrong. It's a comma. Okay, data dummies is not defined. Okay, data damage is not. Okay, sorry. It's a data dump. Okay, data dump. It's working. Okay. Next, we will check the first 5 row of the data set. You can see gender is convert into 0 and 1. You can see here, this is the first 5 rows is the only female. We will check the tail parts so you can get the better understanding. You can see 0 0 1 0 1, like 0 show the male and 1 show the female of our data set. So next, what can we do? Data is equal to gender dump, means we will replace the data is equal to gender dump. Okay, sorry. Next, what can we do? We will change the our dependent and undependent features. Okay, so our undependent, I just data dot drop. I just drop this existed column. Okay, so I just drop this where I drop axis is equal to 1. Axis is equal to 1, so the column parts, and axis is equal to 0 is the so the row parts. Okay, please write in the chat box if you have any problem. Next, our dependent sorry, our dependent feature is the exited column, so I just write down this. Okay, and the run, you can check x dot head. Sorry, this is the capital X. This is our independent features, and our dependent feature is the this exited column. Okay, so next, what can we do? We will split the data set into training and test data set. Okay, so first of all, we will import the library from sklearn dot model selection import train test split. Train test split. Okay, sklearn. Sorry. Next, we will change the xtrain and ytrain. Xtrain, ytrain, xtest, and ytest. So xtrain, xtest, ytrain, and ytest. Train test split. X independent features and y is the dependent features, and we will divide the our data set is in 30-70 ratio, 80-20 ratio, 75-25 ratio. Okay, so test size is equal to I just 33. Okay, and next random state is equal to 0. I thought everyone clear that dependent, independent features, test size, and random state, because we will already discuss in the previous ML projects. Okay, in previous class. So I just run this. Okay, I have an error something. Test size. Okay, test size is equal to 33%. This is the error. Test size equal to 33%. What can initialize parameter test size is equal to 0.33. I just change this. No. So this is the test size and random state. I just run this column. Okay, it's working. Okay. Next, what can we do? We will work on the feature scaling. Okay. So first of all, we will import the library from sklearn dot sklearn LEARN, sorry, sklearn dot preprocessing import standard scaler. Standard scaler. Okay. From sklearn. Okay, sometimes not. From sklearn dot import okay, where is the error? Cannot import SK standard scalar. Okay, this. Okay, fine. Next, I can learn this. Okay, so next we will define this scale SC equal to me standard scalar. I just copy this and run. Okay, next we will change the extend and xtest. Extend SC dot fit transform extend and next xtest SC dot transform xtest. Yeah, just run this. Okay, so we will complete the feature scaling parts. Next, what can we do? First of all, we will import the Keras module. Okay, so from Keras.model import sequential Next, we will import the Keras dot layers import. I thought already we will import this. Yes, I already import this, so I just cut this. Okay. Next, we will define the Keras module. Okay. So what can we do? Classifier is equal to me sequential Next, what can we do? We will add the hidden layer, okay, in classifier. So classifier dot add density, which units is equal to me units is equal to 6. We will add the 6 hidden layer and kernel initializer. Kernel initializer what uniform. We will discuss in HE uniform and or else. Okay, so in this form we will use the uniform layer. Next we will define the activation function. Activation, which activation function we will use? ReLU activation function we will use. Next, what can we do? Input dimension. Input dimension is equal to, we will use the 12. Okay. Next, I just copy this code and just paste. In this layer, we will use the one hidden layer and initializer, uniform initializer we will use, and activation function, ReLU activation function we will use. I just cut this input, okay, not input. Next, what can we do? We will compiling the ANN, okay, applying the SGD on the whole ANN model, okay. So I just copy this classifier and dot compile optimizer is equal to, which optimizer we will use? We will use the Adam optimizer, okay. Adam optimizer, and loss is equal to me binary, I will use the binary cross entropy, okay, binary cross entropy, binary cross entropy, and matrices accuracy. Next, what can we do? We will feed our ANN model in training sets, okay. So classify dot fit X train, Y train, and batch size is equal to me, batch size is equal to 10, and we will add the epoch 100 epoch we will use, and next verbose is equal to 0, okay. Next, what can we do? We will check the score and accuracy of this classifier. Classifier dot evaluate X train, Y train, and batch size is equal to 10. Next, what can we do? We will print the train score, okay. So train score, and next we will print the test score, accuracy score. Print this train accuracy, okay. I just print this, okay. Accuracy is the error, I found this ACC, okay. This is the column parts, okay. Kernel initializer, I just like initializer, okay. It's a wrong initializer, INITIALIZER, okay. Next, what can I wrong? Kernel initializer, not a kernel, it's a kernel E, okay. I thought today I got many wrongs. Uniform, FORM, Okay, compile is again and again wrong. Classified compile PILE. I thought it's working. It takes some time to run. Okay, I'm sorry. Just wait sometimes. Okay, guys. So if you have any doubt, please write in the chat box. It take time to run this column. Wait some time. So it's running. Okay, you can see our train score is the 35% and train accuracy is the 85%. You can see the difference, and loss is the 35%. Next, what can we do? We will check the evaluating of the our model. Okay, okay, so just print I just write something star, and star 20 is just multiply this. Okay, so I just first of all sorry. Okay, so what can we do next? We will predict the test results of the our data sets. Okay, so ypred is equal to my classifier. I just copy this classifier dot evaluate x test and y test, and batch size is equal to 10. Okay, next what can we do? We will print the test accuracy and train accuracy. Test and train accuracy. Next what can we do? Already training. Just wait for the second, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. So you can see this. Next, what can we do? We will predicting the test results. What can we do? Predicting the test results. So ypred is equal to my classifier. Sorry, I just copy this. Classifier dot predict x test and ypred is equal to ypred greater than 0.5. Okay, next I just print something like a star and multiply this 20. Okay, next what can we do? I just copy this. Okay, and this is our evaluating model, means predicting the test results. Okay, this is our test score and test accuracy, and also we will check the confusion matrix, making the confusion matrix. I thought it's wrong. Okay, didn't mean. So next, confusion matrix. Confusion matrix, whitest and white print, and we will print this. You can see our model is running. It takes some time to printing this. Please guys, if you have any doubt, please write in the chat box. Okay, no Rahul. First of all, we will print the training accuracy and print training accuracy score and accuracy, and second thing we will print the test accuracy and test score. This is our training part and this is our test part. Okay, you can see our model is running. Okay, it's a confusion matrix is not defined. Okay, I not defined. Okay, I just import this from sklearn dot matrix import confusion matrix. I just run again this. Clear out? Please write in chat box. Okay, that's great. This is the running our model. Okay, it takes some time to run our model. Okay, just wait a second, guys. Here I'm okay. Okay, Rahul, I just write this. I'm writing this and provide you this notebook. Okay, no problem. Sklearn. Sklearn. Okay. Okay, Rahul. So see, this is our first hidden layer. Okay, I just first hidden layer. I mentioned this unit is equal to 6. This is our second hidden layer. Units is equal to 1, and this is the output layer. This is the output layer. Okay, this is the first hidden layer. This is the second hidden layer, and this is our output layer. Okay, and this is the compiling ANN, artificial intelligence. This is the first compiling ANN. This is the our, I just write down, first hidden layer. This is our second hidden layer, and this is the output layer. Output layer. Okay, and this is the compiling ANN. Compiling ANN. Okay. No, sorry. Actually, it gets the accuracy is 84%. I just add one more hidden layer. Okay, I just add one more hidden layer. This unit is equal to 6, and I just remove this for this. Okay, and this is our second hidden layer, and actually in this we will add the density. This is our output layer. I just got this. This is our output layer, and we will use the sigmoid function. Okay, sigmoid activation. Okay, next this is the our not a compiling NN. This is our compiling NN. Okay, and this is the fitting the NN. Okay, this is the fitting the NN. Okay, this is our first hidden layer. This is our second hidden layer. I just define unit is equal to 6 and 6. This is the our output layer. Sorry, this is the compiling ANN atom optimizer I will use, and binary cross entropy, and this is our fitting accuracy. Okay, and this is our for training score and training accuracy, and this is our test score and test accuracy. Okay, you can see our train score is the 36%. Okay, and test score is also 36 point something. Okay, and it takes 1 minute time, and it takes 99 seconds. Loss is 36%, and test loss is also a 36%. And you can say train accuracy is the 84%, and test accuracy also is the 84%. Okay, so next we will check the summary of this. So I just copy this classifier dot summary. You can see this is our first hidden layer. Okay, I thought second hidden layer is not mentioned. I just run again this. Okay, sigmoid. This is the error. Sigmoid. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so it takes some time to run this, guys. Just wait for a second. It takes lots of time. Okay, guys, just wait a second. You have any doubt, please add in the chat box. Okay, you can see this is our train score 39%, and also a test score is the 39%. Next, train accuracy is the 83%, and test accuracy is the 83% something. Okay, next what can we do? We will check the summary of this. You can see this is our first hidden layer, second hidden layer, and this is our output. Total parameter in this project is the 127 parameters. Okay, total params. So next what can we do? We will evaluate the our project. So I just write down this, evaluate matrix. Okay, so I just import the scalar library. Sorry, C1 library, import C1 as SNS. Next is equal to SNS dot heat map. We will plot the heat map. PD dot data frame in confusion matrix. We will use this confusion matrix, and in not equal to true, and color map each this color map this. Okay, next fmt is equal to g. Okay, so we will write in title plt dot title confusion matrix and y is equal to 1.1. Next, what can we do? plt dot y level and x level. Y level is equal to में actual level and x level is equal to predicted level. Predicted level. Okay, this is the wrong. What can we? Our color map is not a valid. Okay, so I just IVLG. I just changed my color name. Okay, YLG. What can be that? N and B. If you just copy this error and just check this Google. Okay, I just remember this, so I just not check this. Okay, it's again a wrong, like fmt in small caps. Okay, you can see this is our confusion matrix. Okay, next we will plot the classification report. Okay, so classification report from sklearn dot matrix import classification report. Okay, and I just print this. Classification report y-test and y-prep. Okay, this is the wrong. Not in here. Just print this. You can see our precision, recall and F1 score. This is the print. Okay, 0 is the 85 and 1 is the 77%. Our accuracy is the 84%. Okay. So that's all about in this video, guys. If you have any doubt, please write in the comment box.